We're off.
Hi everyone, Rich here with this week's pros tip. I thought we'd make the most of today. We've got a couple of experts here. Some of you may recognise Joe. He was here back 2010, you said you left, probably something like that,
Yeah,
so a while ago
it.
now. Went straight to Cobra after that.
From there onwards, I've been working with Cobra now for the past 7 or 8 years, so
Good, perfect.
been good.
So I thought we'd do a little bit of custom fitting today, and why it's so important effectively. I still think about 50% of clubs sold in the UK actually aren't custom fitted. Why would you say it's such an important part, Joe?
I think the way golf clubs have evolved over the years, it's almost vital as to why wouldn't you get fitted. The facilities you have, obviously here at Radyr, you've got a TrackMan, you have fitting kits from all manufacturers, so that consumer has the ability now to try and ensure they're getting a gain and an improvement to make that purchase of a set of irons or a driver or a fairway wood. And obviously technology now with different shafts, different lie angles, different grip thicknesses, you've got all those things that you can do and you can try and test, and then obviously to make sure you get the most out of your game.
Yeah, and as you can see from everything behind us, there is an awful lot of it. It's probably, how many shafts you got here? Probably 60, 70, 80 shafts. Probably 10 for each club or something like that, and there might only be one that works perfectly for you. The likelihood of you getting that just by buying it off the shelf, I'm guessing, is almost slim to none.
Yeah, I mean, I think the stock standard configurations or the stock standard specs that we produce obviously are not guessed. They're based on what works best for that club, but everyone's different. We're probably a bad example being the same height, but most have people who are at different heights and different swings, and for us it's all about making sure, I think the golf industry as a whole, those dynamic fitting processes, so how your body reacts and moves as you hit the golf ball. You might need your clubs longer, shorter, upright, flatter, different flex shaft. There's so many different variables that if you don't go through that fitting process, you're gonna, you maybe not be playing the clubs that are most optimum for you.
And Cobra kind of be seeming to lead the market a little bit with thinking outside the box. I know Bryson seems to be doing a little bit of that, and leading more than anyone else, I would say.
I mean, obviously Bryson's an ambassador of ours and a phenomenal talent, and he obviously uses one length club, so all of his clubs are the length of a 7-iron, which when you think about it simply it makes a little bit of sense. The great news is that all the one length irons are available here in the pro shops, and all the guys have had some training, so I'd encourage you to come on down and have a go and try a 5-iron, a 7-iron and a 9-iron. They're all going to be the same length, but I promise you're going to see the ball fly the right distances, and it's going to make the game a bit easier.
I just had to go with them myself, and they're very, very good. The King Tech irons as well.
Yeah, we do it in the Forge Deck and the SC, so a couple of good options there, and definitely, certainly well worth having a go with.
There you go. Okay, just a little bit on the custom fit inside of it that was, and how important it is actually to get custom fit rather than just buy off the shelf. So thanks very much, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next week.
Diolch yn fawr.